like to thank the Brain Injury Alliance for sponsoring this program and choosing us as a champion school. Woo! We chose as our theme, Drive Safely. There's been too many deaths lately. The reason we chose this theme is, as you can see, New Jersey's roadways are one of the most dangerous places on earth.
We campaign for February with seatbelt safety. For this, we made a banner on why you should wear a seatbelt and the proper way to wear one.
We also had a special guest speaker from the SJTSA. The two retired police officers demonstrated on how to properly wear a seatbelt and what could happen if you don't wear one.
The strongest parts of the human body are bone and muscle tissue. So if you put this seatbelt on, it covers your chest up here, bone and muscle tissue, and then it covers down here below the waist area. I really can't emphasize this enough. It's got to cover the hips, bone and muscle tissue. And what it's doing, it's taking those thousands of pounds of potential force that your body's going to experience and redistribute it across the strongest parts of your body and slow you down. I don't want to say as the car stops, a little bit different rate of speed, like that, as opposed to like that. That's the whole idea behind how the seatbelts work. But they've got to be worn correctly to be effective. Because, how tall are you? You're pretty tall. 6 foot? Okay, you're 6 foot tall. How tall are you? 5'2". So two different sized people. Obviously, you wear different size clothes. Unfortunately, you go look at the red Camaro, and you go look at the red Camaro. You want the extra large belts? You want the extra small? Can you get them like that? No. You want the extra large? Okay, you want to be real comfortable? Unfortunately, they don't come like that. It's one size fits all. So I got to tell you, being a bigger person, you get in the car, the belt likely is going to fit you correctly. It's got to be worn fairly tight over here also. I mean, not so tight it's strangling you, but with a little bit of free space inside, and nice and long and tight, you say, okay, you're good to go. However, you're a little bit tinier, you get into that car, you put the belt on, bottom part, say, yeah, that might be okay, but the top part, you're like this, right? Or it's up into your neck, and it's a big problem. And you ride around for 2 or 3 weeks, and you start to get marks on your face, and you say, I really need to do something about this. Most people don't realize that their seatbelts adjust. There's a D-ring, the part that holds the door, adjust up and down. Sometimes move the seat forward a little bit, back a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit. Sometimes it's just one click back on the backrest is enough to make sure this fits you properly. But unfortunately, everybody's got to make sure it fits them the right way. A lot of people will say, I'll do this. I'll just put it in one arm. Knowing a little bit what we know about crash forces now, the 6,000 pounds of force, what's this going to do to your ribs? It's going to break them, right? And they're going to go right into the internal organs. Then the other thing people will do, they'll take this belt and they'll put it completely behind your back. And if you do that, your body will jackknife in ways you never imagined possible. In other words, your head and legs meeting, because this is the only thing holding you in. And it will actually allow your head to come forward enough where you will impact the steering wheel, and possibly the windshield of the car. So it's got to be worn correctly in order to be effective. And every car is different and every person's different. Sometimes.
Finally, we took a quiz that included many local accidents, and we also filled out a pledge to wear a seatbelt 100% of the time.
We get the credit. You don't have to put your actual name. You don't actually have to put your address or anything important for your personal. Just curious, got a question for you while you're going through this.
Hello. Hi, we're looking for Kaylee Hines. Hi. We're here to let you know you were texting. You drive? Huh? Well, maybe you were in the car with somebody texting? Well, we did. But you gotta come with us. Follow our Grim Reaper here. Is that it? What? Who's that? You? Alright, well, we're here to inform you, unfortunately, you're dead. You're in a vehicle that was hit head-on by a drunk driver.
If she was hit while you
and you
smiling.
didn't survive.
Please get your lunch.
No, not there.